That is to be followed in the class, in my class especially. If you have any doubt or if you want to talk to me, please raise up your hands. There is a raise hand one option is there. You can check it out. When you see the participants everything, there is a raise hand is there. When you raise, that is when you raise, then I will know who is raising their hand. I will call up that person. Then you can unmute it and talk to me. If everyone is unmuting, yes, there will be a disturbance in the background and we couldn't hear what is going on. So, unless that is if you have a doubt or if you want to talk to me, then you just raise up your hand. When I call up that person, then you unmute it and talk to me. So that clarification will be easier and there won't be any disturbance of background and we can go with the class in a smooth way. That is the one option that I want to take. Then if you want to do the ma'am, Akila ma'am, you give the thing that sorry, since I am the host, you change me as a host so that they can talk only to me. Whatever the message they can do.
Yes, ma'am.
Because they cannot do the message through now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I am trying to read. There is an option there. You can you can only talk to me. You cannot talk to your others. It is enabled with allow participants. There is in this option there is no more. I am not able to see that option. Enable waiting room placed on. They cannot. Chat is not there. Chat box is not there. Chat box is not there. So they can unmute and talk to me so that they cannot type it. Okay, no problem. Amma, there is no chat box over here. I could see that there is no option for chat box. Sorry. So if you want to talk to me, you can, that is if you have any doubt or something is going on, you find it undisturbed. So you're not able to see the video. Just now I disturbed the thing. If you feel that, just raise up your hands. Just raise up your hands, then I will call up that person, then you can unmute yourself and come back to the class. Understand? Shall we pass on? Next, now we are to start with yesterday's class. We did completed with Haller-Fohm reaction. That is nothing but Haller-Fohm reaction. Now we are to start with aldol condensation. This is one thing I will tell you. Where in organic chemistry, whatever I do along with me. Don't wait for, let the teacher complete it, let me write down later. No. Write down along with me. That will be the best way of learning organic. Aldol condensation. This is the very important question we often ask either from the CBSE point of view or from the competitive point of view. This is a very important. There is no question paper without this question. That way I can see. Aldol condensation is a special reaction taking place in carbonate compounds. Carbonate means aldehydes and ketones. If a molecule has to undergo aldol condensation, then the molecule should have alpha hydrogen. The molecule should have alpha hydrogen. First, we have to check it out. Whether if a molecule has to undergo aldol condensation, means first I have to check out whether there is alpha hydrogen. For example, CH3C double bond O, which is alpha hydrogen. For an aldehyde, this is the functional group. This is the functional group. So the carbon carrying the functional group is called as, the carbon attached to the functional group is called as alpha carbon. Then the hydrogen is called as alpha hydrogen. If I take CH3CH2CHO, this is the functional group. That CHO is the functional group. Then the carbon attached to the functional group is alpha, and this is B. If I take formaldehyde, SC double bond OH, this is the functional group. The functional group is attached to hydrogen. There is no carbon, so it doesn't have alpha hydrogen. No alpha hydrogen. If I take benzaldehyde, CHO, If I take this carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, there is no hydrogen is there. Understand? This benzene, one of the hydrogen is replaced by the functional group. So this is the functional group. The functional group attached to this carbon is alpha carbon. Does it have hydrogen? No. So these are the basic two molecules. Based on CBSE, the question will be asked, but competitive, that can be any way that you should know. This formaldehyde, benzaldehyde, they don't have alpha hydrogen, so they do not undergo aldol condensation. If I take other than formaldehyde, then this examples of these molecules will show aldol condensation. Then if I take benzene, I'm taking CH2CH4. If I take this molecule, this is the functional group and this is the alpha hydrogen. It has alpha carbon, it has hydrogen. Will it go undergo aldol condensation? Yes. So if whether the molecule undergoes aldol condensation or not, you have to check it out. First, whether the molecule has alpha hydrogen. Clear? I made it very clear. The molecule which do not have alpha hydrogen, the molecule which has alpha hydrogen. Clear? Then how the reaction undergoes. Along with me, you are writing because space is less for us. Wait, I'm waiting for you, but be active. Shall I rub it out? I will rub it out. If I take, then how the reaction undergoes. Mechanism I will teach you. Write down along with me. CH3CH4. The reaction takes place in the presence of a base. When an aldehyde is treated with a base, base means highly basic. We say that 50% of NaOH is being added up. But there is an NaOH you can say, but seriously deals with us NaOH. Understand? We bring either NaOH or KOH, either one is needed. If I use a base, the reaction undergoes. How? Two molecules of this undergoes. How this type of reaction takes place? What type of reaction does aldehydes or ketones undergo? That we have already studied. It undergoes nucleophilic addition reaction. Nucleophile means a nucleophile has to be created. What is a nucleophile? An element carrying a negative charge or group of atoms carrying a negative charge. That is called as a nucleophile. Because of the base, there are two molecules. One is acting as a substrate, another is acting as a nucleophile. One is acting as a substrate, another is acting as a nucleophile. Harini, background, you switch off, you mute yourself. Harini, mute yourself. Therefore, the background will be, sound will not disturb us. Then in that case, how am I to go ahead? One is acting as a substrate, another is acting as a nucleophile. But here the molecule is in neutral form. How a nucleophile has to be created? It's a strong base. Strong base needs an H plus, OH minus R. It looks for H plus ions. Where the H plus ions? I can say in an aldehyde, since it is polarizing is taking place because of more electronegative oxygen, it partially gets negative. This gets positive because of polarization. Because of positive, this what is tried to do. I am deficient. When I am deficient, I will search for somebody to take my electrons to nullify my deficiency. So it abstracts the electrons towards itself. It abstracts this electron towards itself. When this abstract electron deficient of this carbon becomes lesser, because this is abstracting electron from here. So this carbon becomes electron less. To nullify this charge, this hydrogen is said to be removed. So when an electronegative molecule is nearby, the alpha hydrogen is said to be acidic in nature. This is acidic in nature. Easily can be removed if there is more electronegative element is there or a group of atoms is there. Because this is double bond, polarization takes place very easily, minus and plus. This plus carbon is electron deficient. To nullify this electron deficient, what it does? It tries to take up the electron from the neighboring bond. So when it shifts, this becomes electron deficient. To nullify this electron deficient, what it does? It removes the H hydrogen and H plus. So this electron goes over here and nullifies the deficiency. In other words, I can say the alpha hydrogens are said to be more acidic. So OH minus takes up this H plus, H plus, OH minus to form CH2 minus CH4, correct? It removes H, H is removed as H plus, OH minus, H plus. So this electron is retained on the carbon atom. So it becomes a carbon ion, is acting as a nucleophile. Clear? I said the two molecules are, one is acting as a substrate, another is acting as a nucleophile. Substrate CH3, C double bond OH. Now nucleophile has come. Now what I said, it undergoes nucleophilic addition reaction, that you know how it attacks. This polarized, this comes and attacks over here. Ordinary mechanism. CH3, CO minus, CH2, CHO. This you have H. Got it or not? CH3, CO minus, H is there. Then CH2 comes and attack bond CH2, CHO. Write down along with me. Now H minus is there. Now, what the hydrogen which is removed earlier, hydrogen which is H plus which is removed, comes and add up. What is removed in the here, it comes and adds up. So you get the molecule as CH3COH. I am writing this way so that for you it will be easy to name the molecule. Got it? I just taken the H here and CH to the 3. That's it. How do you name this molecule? The carbon is the first carbon, second 3. 3-hydroxy butanol. 3-hydroxy butanol. This is called aldol. This is aldol formation. Generally, aldol formation is, this is specific name of the molecule is 3-hydroxybutanol. 3-hydroxybutanol is the specific IUPAC name of this molecule. But generally, this is called as an aldol. Any aldehyde if you take, it condenses this way and forms this molecule. The product obtained on addition of two aldehydes, the resulting product is called as aldol. But according to the molecule taken, the name varies. Now, this reaction takes place at when I heat this, this alpha hydrogen is acidic. That is CHO. This is CHO is here. This hydrogen is acidic. OH is there. H is there. Water molecule is removed. When the water molecule is removed, what happens? CH3, CH, water molecules remain is OH will go along with OH minus. H will go along with H plus. So a bond will be there. A bond, this will be shifted here. So you get double bond CH2, CHO. This is called aldol. Condensation means what? Two molecules combine. Therefore, there results elimination of water molecule. We call this as aldol condensate product. This is aldol. This is aldol condensate product. Here I can say generally, this is one carbon, this is second carbon, 3 carbon, 4. This is called as but2-NL. but2-NL. This is called the name of the IUPAC name of the molecule. Commonly, I can say this is the functional group R. This carbon is considered as alpha. This is called as beta. So generally, I can say it's similarly. This is the functional group R. This is alpha carbon. This is beta carbon. Generally, aldol is nothing but beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxy ketone. What I said, this aldol condensation is specific about aldehyde and ketone. I have written only aldehyde, but I will teach you ketone also side by side. So, aldol generally, what is an aldol is being formed? Aldol is nothing but beta hydroxyaldehyde. If I take aldehyde, I am getting aldehyde. If I take a ketone, I get a ketone. But always that hydroxy will be a beta hydroxy. Beta hydroxyaldehyde A beta hydroxy ketone will be a aldol. Your aldol condensation product will be always alpha beta unsaturated. It is alpha beta unsaturated because double bond is same. So alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde, or it may be a ketone. So aldol product is beta hydroxy aldehyde or ketone. Aldol condensate product is alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde or ketone generally. But depending upon the molecule package, it varies. This is called as aldol condensation. Aldol condensation, the first rule for the reaction to undergo aldol condensation means it should have alpha hydrogen. How am I to find out alpha hydrogen? The functional group attached to the carbon only is alpha hydrogen. One more thing I can try to say, I'm writing over here. If I take this molecule, which is the alpha hydrogen, you are not able to see, sorry, okay. CH3, I take 2 hydroxy, sorry, I take a propan 2-1, which is the alpha hydrogen. Alpha hydrogen is nothing but carbon attached to the functional group. This is in alcohol, OH is the functional group. So this carbon is alpha. Understand the concept. Here, the functional group itself is having carbon. So only the next carbon is called as alpha. Be clear. And I gave a specific, the functional group attached to the carbon is called as alpha carbon. The functional group sometimes may be without carbon or with carbon. Here the functional group is with carbon. So this is not alpha. The next carbon is alpha. Here this functional group is not having carbon. So the carbon to which it is attached is alpha carbon. Be specific. Have a clear understanding. Shall I pass on? I will go with ketone so that you will have a better understanding. Aldol will be always beta hydroxy aldehyde, whereas aldol condensate product will be alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde or a ketone. Let us see how it is happening in ketone. Ketone, the first member of ketone is propanol, that you know. CH3, C double bond O, CH3. When it's treated with OH minus. My dear, and when they give the reaction, they won't give 2 and all. It's understood. Ketone, OH minus, blindly you have to go. Alpha hydrogen is there or not? Yes. This is the functional group. How many alpha hydrogens are there? 2 alpha hydrogens are there. This is one alpha hydrogen, this is also alpha hydrogen. But in aldehyde, you will have only alpha hydrogen because the functional group always comes at the end. But in a ketone, the functional group comes inside. Therefore, in between the alkyl group. So this is the functional group. So the carbon attached to the functional group is called as alpha. This is also alpha, this is also alpha. Understand? Now by treating, then what happens? Either from one side, hydrogen is removed. So you get CH2 minus C double bond O, CH3. Understand the concept? Clear? CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Because I told very clearly, 2 molecules is reacting. One is acting as a substrate, another is acting as a nucleophile. Now mechanism. This comes and attack, polarize, nucleophilic addition reaction. CH3, C, O minus, CH3. Therefore, this will attack CH2, C double bond O, CH3. CH3. Now, H plus added to this. What the hydrogen which is lost is being added up. And this is in the formation of CH3, COH. I am bringing this here. So the functional group, let it be in a straight way so that it is easy for me to name the molecule. Understand? Now this is aldol product. This is called as aldol product. Now this is the functional group. So this is the functional group. This is alpha. This is beta. Beta hydroxy ketone. If I take ketone, I get beta hydroxy ketone. If I get an aldehyde, I will get beta hydroxy aldehyde. This on heating, because here OH is there, here also electronegative group is there. So this hydrogen will be more acidic. because the carbon CH bond will be very big. H can be easily removed. So OH, and this will be CH2, no, so I'm writing as H. It will remove as H so that this bond is shifted over here. So the product is CH3, CH3, double bond, CHC, double bond O, CH3. This is aldol product, this is aldol condensate product. Because unless they give a heating, if they don't heat, you write over with aldol. If they heat it, you have to write down this product. That is the specification. Then when I heat it, automatically the water molecule is being removed. Then this is the functional group. So this is alpha, this is beta. So you get alpha beta unsaturated ketone. Since I have taken, you get alpha beta unsaturated ketone. If I take an aldehyde, I get alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. The word itself tells you what, yes, sometimes they last. The word of the molecule, how it is being prepared, how do you convert? Likewise, if they ask, then from the word itself, you can identify that reaction is aldol condensation. Understand? This is the way we do it. Any doubt is there? Any doubt? One of you unmute yourself. Whoever want to answer it. If you have a doubt, raise up your hands, because there is no question paper without this question. So if you have a doubt, you can clarify the doubt. I will go for the next one. Nobody wants to answer. You unmute yourself and answer it.
No doubt, ma'am.
Okay. Now I'm giving a work for you. What will be the product? What will be the product of you? Also work it out in your note and tell me the answer. CH3, CH2, CH4. It is treated with OH minus and heating. What is the aldol product? What is the aldol condensate product? You do it on your own and give me the answer. Name of the molecule. IUPAC name of the molecule. Aldol product and aldol condensate product. Have you gone through? Any answer? Taran, unmute yourself. Have you found out the name of the molecule obtained as aldol? Taran, yes.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Be fast. Varsha. Varsha, what is the molecule you get on aldol condensation? First you get aldol, then you get aldol condensate product. What is the product obtained as aldol? Name of the product. Varsha, unmute yourself. Varsha, please respond. Nivedita,
Ma'am, I'm doing it, ma'am.
how long you do it? You find out alpha hydrogen, remove the alpha hydrogen, a nucleophile is formed. The nucleophile goes and attacks the substrate and results in the formation of the product. Has anyone found out the answer? If you have found out the answer, you yourself come forward to tell the answer. Don't think what others feel. We are learning. That is not a matter. What others feel doesn't matter for us. What you feel about me is not a matter for me. How I do well, that is matter, highly matter for me. Don't feel what others feel, that is immatter. Has not even a single person has done. Come forward, tell that I have done, or whatever the mistakes may be there. When you do the first attempt, mistakes may be. What is there in accepting the mistakes? Anyone? If I take this comment, then how do you expect me alone to explain everything? I will also stop explaining everything. The reaction will be the same from my side too. I never bother about what others think of me. My work is how well I do the work. Mistakes will be there. When you make attempts only, you will make mistakes. Many mistakes will be happening when you make more attempts. When you don't make an attempt, you will not do any mistakes. It doesn't mean that since you have not done mistake, it doesn't mean that you are very good in that. It's so it also shows that you are not taking any attempt. Mistakes can happen. Through mistakes only we learn a lot. Think that first. This is the functional group. This is alpha hydrogen and this is beta. So hydrogen is removed from here. So the nucleophile will be CH3CH minus CHO plus substrate CH3CH2 C double bond OH. Where the molecule comes and attack. Nucleophilic addition reaction across the carbonyl carbon. So this will come and attack. This will get polarized. This will get polarized. This will come and attack. So the product will be CH3, CH2, C, O minus. I am bringing this H that side so that it is easy for me to write on that. I am writing the same way only. Here, for my understanding, I took this hydrogen here. Attack is there. So CH, this is only attacking. So when this attack, CH3 and CHO is here. Therefore, what happens? Then what the removed H plus will come and attack over here. And you get CH3, CH2, CH, OH, CH, CH3, CHO. Now this is the functional group. Then this is alpha. This is beta. So you get beta hydroxy aldehyde. On heating, water molecule is being removed. This OH will be removed. Then this hydrogen become more specific because one here the electron withdrawing group, here one with electron withdrawal. So this hydrogen will be more acidic, not here. The hydrogen is between two electronegative elements, two sides. So both are pulling. So this hydrogen becomes more acidic. This is also acidic because OH is there, but more acidic is here because two electronegative molecules are here. So water molecule is being removed. So you get CH3, CH2, CH, double bond, C, CH3, CHO. I said that, sorry, you are not able to see that. Okay. Wait. I heat it, you get CH3, CH2, CH, double bond, C, CH3, CHO. CHO. You get, this is the functional group. So this is alpha, this is beta. So you get alpha and alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. This is always the common product obtained on aldol condensate on heating. This is aldol. This is aldol condensate product. This is through mechanism you're doing it. Without the mechanism also you can do it. That I can tell you. Shall I rub it off?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm rubbing off. Now this is through mechanism we have done. How to do without mechanism? That also see that. You write down CH3, CH2, C double bond OH plus CH3, CH2, C double bond OH. Now, which is involved? This is substrate. This is nucleophile. One is acting as a substrate, another is acting as a nucleophile. In the substrate, which is undergoing reaction, this is undergoing reaction. In a substrate, this is undergoing reaction. In a nucleophile, this is being removed. Understand? How am I right? See. CH3, CH2, CH you take like this so that it is easy for you. Then O. Understand? Polarize O. This H comes and attack here. H. Then if H comes and attack, what is there here? CH. Bond is formed with CH. Then CH3, C double bond OH. I am bringing everything in a single step. They won't ask mechanism. Mechanism I have written for you to understand in a better way, because there is one more thing called cross Aldol. For that you should have a better idea. So only I gave the mechanism. With mechanism or without mechanism, you should be able enough to do it. If what I did, C double bond O comes and first what will do, nucleophile will come and attack, then H will come and attack later. That is actually by mechanism. Now I'm bringing that in a simple way. It's a nucleophile. Which nucleophile? Alpha hydrogen. This is alpha hydrogen. Nucleophile, I have to check it out, alpha hydrogen. That alpha hydrogen comes and attack here. Then when the hydrogen comes, means this becomes CH2. So this only comes and attack me. CH minus. This will only come and attack. The bond is between C and CH. Then what is there? CH3, C double bond O. Water molecule is removed. Then what happens? Then this. Again, I told 2 electronegative groups are there. So this hydrogen will be asleep. So CH3, CH2, CH double bond, CH3, CHO. If I want to name, this is the parent molecule. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. 2-methyl pent 2-N-Al. 2-methyl pent 2-N-Al. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is hydroxy. This is methyl, which will come. Hydroxy, H will come according to the alphabetical order. So 3 hydroxy, 2 methyl pentanal. 3 hydroxy, 2 methyl pentanal. This is the way that is being asked. Clear? So with mechanism also you can do, or without mechanism also you can do. But they will ask, how do you convert, or they will ask complete the reaction only. They won't ask mechanism of aldol. Mechanism is only with aldehyde with HCN only you have mechanism. As per the CBSE. Shall I pass on? I'm rubbing off. I'm rubbing off. Here, suppose if I take CH3CHO plus CH3CH2CHO in the presence of a base. In the presence of a base. When I use this base, on seeing itself, I know aldehydes undergoes aldol condensation in the presence of a base. Here, 2 molecules I will take, but I am having 2 different aldehydes. 2 different aldehydes means then the molecule is called as cross aldol condensation. When 2 different aldehydes are aldehyde plus ketone, alpha hydrogen is there. This is alpha hydrogen, this is alpha hydrogen, alpha hydrogen. So if they undergo, this also considered as aldol, cross aldol condensation. 2 different carbonyl compounds, either it may be 2 different aldehydes or 2 different ketones, or 1 aldehyde and 1 ketone, different aldehyde and different ketone. When they undergo reaction, it is called as cross aldol condensation. Then how to undergo the reaction? I said one will act as a substrate, another will act as a nucleophile. One is act as a substrate, another is acting as a nucleophile. See how I'm taking. For that, if you take mechanism, it takes 2 pages. It's base for time. Even if they ask complete the reaction, if the mark is only 1 mark. So all organic chemical reactions questions will be asked only for 1 mark. For that 1 mark, Why you want to fill up 2 pages? 2 pages also we will search for only the product and give the mark. We don't see what is in between you have went through. So to make it very simple, how? This is acting as a substrate, this is acting as a nucleophile. So what I do? Substrate means across the carbonyl group the reaction occurs. If it is a nucleophile, I have to search for alpha hydrogen. Therefore, this what is this? This is the functional group. This is alpha hydrogen. Understand? So this will be over. H will come and attack. Therefore, this will come. H comes and attacks. This becomes CH. Then this is attached to CH3. This is attached to CH2. This is one product. And water molecule will be removed. Then what happens? You get CH3, CH, double bond, C, CH3, CH4. Water molecule is removed. Understand? Understand? Write down, I am going to rub this. Then only I will have time, place. So that you will have a better idea. Understand? Otherwise I will do this. This is one product. Now, this is acting as a substrate. This is acting as a nucleophile. This is acting as a substrate. This is acting as a nucleophile. Substrate means across this only the reaction occurs. So CH3, CH2, CH, O, and H, which is alpha hydrogen here. This is the functional. This is alpha hydrogen. Hydrogen comes over here. When the hydrogen comes over here, remaining is what? CH2. That forms the bond. CH2, CH2. This is on heating. You should not take this there. This hydrogen, 2 electronegative groups are there. So this hydrogen is acidic. So the product is CH3, CH2, CH, CH, double bond, CH, CHO. Check it out. Alpha, beta, unsaturated aldehyde. This is also alpha, beta, unsaturated. Then the product what you wrote is correct. It is alpha. This is alpha, beta, beta hydroxyaldehyde. Alpha, beta, beta hydroxyaldehyde. So the product what you wrote is correct. This is called as aldol cross aldol products. If 2 different, actually, how many products you will get? It means you will get 4 products. How? These are 2. This molecule combined with this own molecule, 1 product. This will combine with this own molecule and 1 product. So how many products you will get it? 4 products. But as per your CBSE, if they did not give here, if they did not give this molecule, it undergoes only aldol. So you get 1 product. Understand or not? If they give this alone means again you will get only 1 product, aldol product. If they give this way, you need not write 4 products. They are complete the reaction if they ask. They are expecting only the cross product, not the similar product. So you have to, if this is the way they are given, the expected products are 4, but these are the 2 products mainly you have to write, other than the 2 products which are obtained by aldol condensation. Understood? I am making it very clear. If cross aldol is being given, both are having alpha hydrogen. So aldol product also will get it, cross aldol also you will get it. So together you will get 4 products. But if they ask the question with respect to complete the reaction means that the examiner is expecting only cross aldol product, not the aldol product. So in that case, how many products you are supposed to write? You are supposed to write 2 products. But expected product is 4. But the 4 means aldol products they are not expecting. That is the indication. Understand? This is the easiest way we can do it so that we will not waste our time. So mostly it's 1 mark only. Got it? Shall I rub it off? I'm rubbing off. Now. It's for your understanding. I'm getting CH3, CH2. I have taken only simple molecule. OH minus. Understand or not? Does it have alpha hydrogen? No. Does it have alpha hydrogen? Yes. Only the molecule which has alpha hydrogen only can act as a nucleophile, because it removes H plus and a nucleophile can be created. Understand or not? So which can act as a substrate now? Now this only can act as a substrate which can act as a nucleophile. The reverse is possible. No. Why? Because it is not having alpha hydrogen. So nucleophile cannot be created by this. So the expected product here is only one cross order. Since it has alpha hydrogen, it can combine in its own. And so you expect in cross order 4 products. But in this particular thing, you get only 2 products. Why? Aldol product of this molecule, because it has alpha hydrogen. Aldol product of this molecule. Then cross aldol product, you get expect 2. But since it does not have alpha hydrogen, it cannot act as a nucleophile. So only this can act as a nucleophile. Therefore, only one possibility is over here. So the number of products here is only 2. Suppose they give this way and ask to complete the reaction, means you have to give only the cross aldol product. That is only the expectation of the examiner. Keep that in mind. I made it very clear. Here in this case, this is acting as a substrate, this is acting as a nucleophile. So substrate means what happens? It keeps the carbonyl group ready for attack. Understand? For my understanding, I'm shifting like this. Oh, H will come and attack. So you get CH2, CH2. Then on heating, OH will go from here. So CH2, double bond, CH, CH2. 1, 2, 3, it is prop 2 and al. Prop 2 and al. Got it or not? So this is the only product, and another product is aldol product of this, but they are not expecting aldol product. What they are expecting only complete the reaction means they are expecting only the cross aldol product. So you will get 1. The reverse is not possible. So we are getting 1. So you might have clear the various ways the question will be asked. I have given. Now I compared with only with aldehydes. Understand? Now I am taking 1. See here. CH3, CH2. I will take it this way also. Plus CH3, C double bond O CH3. This is in the presence of base. How it reacts. It's understood. Alpha hydrogen is HF. This is a function with this is alpha hydrogen. This is a function with this is alpha hydrogen. So either way the possibilities are there. So possible products are 2. If this is acting as a substrate and this is acting as a nucleophile, so what will happen? CH3, CH2. See, for my understanding, I'm taking this like this way. Oh, where is the alpha hydrogen? This. So H will come here. Remaining what is there? CH2, C double bond O CH3. Then remove that. What are molecules? OH, H. Then what you get? CH3, CH2, CH double bond, CH, C double bond O CH3. Now, this is substrate. This is nucleophile. Now, the substrate which is attacking CH3, CH3, I'm taking this way for my understanding. So, O is there. Now, H is obstructed. From where H is obstructed? H is obstructed from alpha hydrogen. Then this H is obstructed, H comes. So, what is remaining? CH is remaining. So, CH, CH3, CH double bond O. Then on heating, water molecule is removed. OH, H. Then what is the product? CH3, CCH3, double bond, CCH3, C double bond O, CH3. Depending upon the molecule, either you get a, here mostly you are getting only a ketone over here. Sorry, ketone. Sorry, aldehyde and base. Sorry. Depending upon that. Understand or not? This is the aldol product. Then aldol cross product. If this will combine on its own, this will combine on its own. So you get 4 products. But if they ask different molecule means they are expecting only cross aldol product, not the aldol product. So the expected product is 4. But we write only these two to complete the reaction because expectation is that I understand. So that I am winding up with aldol condensation. This is the thing. Every nook and corner I have. What are the possibilities are there that I have taken? It's your duty to learn. Shall I pass on? Next is Cannizzaro reaction.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Yeah. Shall I repeat up? Shall I repeat off?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Next is as aldol condensation is very important. Similarly, Cannizzaro reaction is also very important. Cannizzaro reaction is also very important. How? Which undergoes Cannizzaro reaction? The aldehydes are ketones, mostly aldehydes. We don't talk about ketones. Not ketones will not undergo Cannizzaro reaction. Only aldehydes undergoes Cannizzaro reaction. Aldehydes which do not have alpha hydrogen will undergo Cannizzaro reaction. The molecules, when they aldol is seen, is aldol reaction undergone by both aldehydes and ketones, but it should have alpha hydrogen. That is the main point. But in the case of Cannizzaro reaction, then only aldehyde undergoes, not ketone. Only aldehyde undergoes Cannizzaro reaction. But if it has to undergo, means it should not have alpha hydrogen. Then only Cannizzaro reaction is possible. Then, what is this? For example, I take CHO. Listen, it doesn't have alpha hydrogen. This is a functional group attached to no carbon. So it doesn't have alpha hydrogen. When I treat with base, whenever an aldehyde is treated with the base, immediately should come to your mind is either aldol or Cannizzaro. You have to check for alpha hydrogen. The alpha hydrogen is there, aldol product you write. If it is no alpha hydrogen, then you have to write Cannizzaro product. If it's a product means it actually the molecule undergoes disproportionation reaction. What is disproportionation reaction? Molecule getting the same element, one of the atom in that molecule get oxidized and get reduced. That is called disproportionation reaction. Cannizzaro reaction is a disproportionation reaction, you can see. It's an aldehyde. This aldehyde on oxidation, what you get? Acid. When it gets reduced, what you get? Alcohol. Already we have studied on alcohol and oxidation, you get aldehyde. Aldehyde and further oxidation gives carboxylic acid. This is oxidation means this will be reduction. This is oxidation means this will be reduction. So I'm taking aldehyde. Aldehyde get oxidized to carboxylic acid. Aldehyde get reduced to alcohol. Since this acid is weak and you are taking a base like that NaOH, immediately it will result in the formation of salt. If they give OH minus, then you can write as, because what salt I do not know. If they give this way, you can write this way. Or if they give NaOH, then you can write which salt is formed, Na salt is formed. If KOH is there, you can put salt K. Understand or not? This is the way the reaction undergoes. Keep that in mind. Aldehyde, the molecule get oxidized to acid and get reduced to alcohol. Here carbon only get oxidized. Carbon oxidized to carboxylic acid, carbon reduced to alcohol. Oxidation state of carbon varies. So only we call this as a very good example of disproportionate reaction. Mechanism is there that you will do it for competitive exams, but for here we don't need. So you think in that way. This getting carbon, aldehyde group get oxidized to carboxylic acid, aldehyde group get reduced to alcohol. The other one molecule which is asked is benzaldehyde because it doesn't have alpha hydrogen. Therefore, in the presence of base, what you get? Benzaldehyde convert into benzyl alcohol. This is HR. Then what happens? This H, this is the way we get reduced. Then that is say CH2CH4. Understand the concept. Then this will be of, that is the same way I am writing, so that you won't get confused. Then if it is oxidation, OH becomes another. You get benzyl alcohol and benzoic acid. As benzoic acid is a weak acid, base is strong, so you get the salt. According to the base, you get the salt. Sodium base means sodium salt. Potassium base means you get potassium salt. These are the products of Cannizzaro reaction. With that, the properties of aldehydes and ketones, chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones get over. Now we have to start with only with carboxylic acids. The carboxylic acids that we should do it in the next class. But there is an in-test questions being given that I want to take you. Time is there, so let me do that too. That is in-test question. Arrange the following compounds in increasing. Check your textbook 365. Arrange the following compounds in increasing order of the reactivity in nucleophilic addition reaction. They are given ethanol, propanol, next propanol, next butanol. We have already studied that aldehydes undergoes here aldehyde, here one ketone. But we have already, they are talking of to arrange the molecules in their order of their reactivity towards nucleophilic addition reaction. But we have already studied that aldehydes undergoes nucleophilic addition reaction at a faster rate than ketone due to two reasons. One is electromeric reason, another is a steric reason. These 2 points, electromeric reason and steric reason, aldehydes undergoes reaction at a faster rate. Therefore, I can take aldehyde as a first category. Among these two aldehydes, which aldehyde have electromeric reason is their higher. Electromeric polarization is more. Why? CH3C double bond OH. This is CH3CH2 C double bond OH. Steric hindrance higher. Electromeric reason. What is electromeric? This polarized positive charge. This positive charge is nullified by methyl group. Here the positive charge is nullified by ethyl group. Higher the alkyl group, higher the plus ifi. Higher ethyl propyl. When the alkyl group increases, plus I effect increases. What is plus I effect? Electron donor. This donates more electrons, so this positive charge gets nullified. If it's nullified, nucleophile cannot come and attack. Here, nullified because methyl group plus I effect is less. Electron donation is less. It is not able to nullify the positive charge as it is being nullified over here. So reaction here is faster. Next comes ketone, propanol, butanol. Butanol is 4 carbon. Here it is 3 carbon. Steric hindrance is less. Plus I effect is also less. Methyl. Here one side is ethyl. Write down such a butanol. You may ask, butanol means 4 carbon. Here only you will have. That is the only possibility. So here you have ethyl group, one methyl group. Higher the alkyl group, higher the plus I effect. Electron donor is more. Nullifying the positive charge is more. So nucleophile find it difficult to attack. So next will come propanol. Next will come butanol. This way you understand. Next is you are getting benzaldehyde, C6H5CHO benzaldehyde. If you have the aromatic compound, go by the structure, you will have a better idea. Benzaldehyde, how will you do? This way you write benzaldehyde. Next is para-tolualdehyde. Para-tolualdehyde is nothing but benzaldehyde having methyl group at the portion. This is toluene. This is toluene. Benzaldehyde. Para-toluene benzaldehyde. Tolualdehyde is it. Para-nitrobenzaldehyde. Para-nitrobenzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde in nitro group. Next, acetophenone. This and all acetophenone structure and all you should know. See the benzophenone, acetophenone, CSP. And seeing this surface, I know this undergoes reaction faster than compared to that of ketone. Understood? Understand? So among this, which will undergo reaction at a faster rate? Nucleophilic addition reaction they told. So it takes place only after as the carbonyl group. Then it gets nullified. It carries a positive charge. More the positive charge, nucleophile comes and easily attack. That's the meaning. So, here methyl group is there. Here no other groups are there. Whereas here minus I, minus R. Here plus I. Plus I means what? Electron donor. When they give electron donor, the nullify is, the electron negativity is nullified. Nucleophile find it difficult to attack. Here, nitro group, electron pulling is more. So this positive charge becomes more and more positive. So the nucleophile comes and easily attack. Understand? So compare. When I compare this to, this is highest. This is highest. I compare this and this. No group. Here, electron withdrawing group. So this is it. So this comes first. Which comes second? No group. Here plus I. Plus I electron donor. Decrease the nullification. So reaction rate is lesser. But here, no group. Reaction is normal. So this will become second. This become 3. This become 4. I am writing in the decreasing order. Increasing order or decreasing order, no problem, but according to the aroma, it goes up. I am writing 1 greater than 2, greater than 3, greater than 4. It is, if I put the proper order, in what form I have written? I am written in the decreasing order, but aroma is right, so they will consider. Understand? Increasing order means what I should write? 4, 3, 2, that is, you are not able to see. I am writing over here. So 4, 3, 2, 1 I have to write. If I am writing in the increasing order. Either order you should be know. Clear up? This is the way. Now predict the products of the reaction. Predict the products of the reaction. With that I am winding up, please. This is, they are given this cyclopentanone plus NH2OH. On seeing itself, you know, just a water molecule is being removed. You need not worry about that. Hydroxylamine, you get oxide. Understand? Next molecule. Next, what they are giving? Cyclohexanone is given. Plus NH2, NH. It is nothing but 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrogen is given. 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrogen is given. What you do? CH2O. That's all. Combine and write it. What I get? Double bond. NH. Then likewise, same way. You need not change anything. NO2. NO2. That's all. This is the product. Third, R. Okay, you can see. RCH double bond CH2O plus NH2. This is, you should be very careful. NH and NH2. Yes. This is nothing but semi-carbazide. Which water molecule will be removed? This is, we know that hydroxy, this hydrogen is, this oxygen is removed. But with this oxygen, with what? Which one? This hydrogen or this hydrogen? This hydrogen, because this is in resonance. So this hydrogen cannot be removed. So what is the product? RCH double bond CH double bond NH C double bond O NS2. Semi-carbazide. Be clear and do. Next is a hydroxylamine, just water molecule is removed. The fourth one you can do on your own. With that, I am winding up all the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Next one, I have to start with carboxylic acid. Let me do that in my next class. Next class, then only you can do the other questions. Okay. This is, I will give you, you can do as a homework of question. I gave you some homework yesterday. Whether you did or not, I do not know. But you can try it out of 12.7. Which of the following compounds would undergo aldol condensation? Which aldol condensation, which Cannizzaro reaction, and neither? Which undergoes aldol or which undergoes Cannizzaro, which undergoes neither? Write the structure of the expected products of aldol condensation and Cannizzaro reaction. 12.7. If you are thorough with aldol and Cannizzaro, 12.7 will be easy for you. There is no question paper without aldol and Cannizzaro. So 12.7 is the homework for your next class. Really, I will see to the check with the homework, then only I will start with the class. If you have any doubts, you can clarify your doubts, so that I clarify your doubts, then I wind up the class. Any doubts? If you have a doubt, you raise up your hand so that I will call up your name so that you can unmute it and come back to the class. You can clarify your doubts. Any doubt? Gabriel, Jomer, Emil. Emil, do you have any doubt? Gabriel. Unmute yourself and respond. Gabriel. There is one chemical reaction in amine, you get it. Gabriel phthalimide synthesis. Gabriel? Okay, no response. Shruti? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, if you don't have a doubt, you can leave the class now. Okay, we can continue in the next class as carboxylic acid. Taran?
No doubt.
Hold out. Varsha? Varsha?
No
Any doubt?
doubts, ma'am.
Okay, no doubt. Okay, we shall leave the class today, ma'am. I will continue with carboxylic acid in my next class. Go through the content thoroughly and do the homework and come, please. This chapter, among the 4 chapters, this chapter is highly important chapter. With that, I am winding up today's class. Thank you. Stay safe. Take care. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.